So I've called you into my office for a couple of reasons. Now, we haven't had much chance to talk up until now, but it's come to my attention that you've been having some challenges with following the rules here. I'm sure that to you, I seem very focused on my work. Enough so that I'm oblivious to everything that goes on in this office. But I assure you, I'm very perceptive. It's taken me a while to bring this up with you, but not because I haven't been noticing you. And it's not my style to micromanage. I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. I had hoped that you were just adjusting to a new role and things would get better once you started settling in, but it looks like that's not the case, so we do need to talk. First things first, I noticed that you've been consistently arriving later and later every day. Now, I understand that every once in a while things come up, and it's difficult to make it in by 9 a.m. But you've been consistently late. Is there a reason why you've been late every day? You know, it is part of your job to be here on time. Other people in this office rely on you to work on the team, and when you're late, it can be disruptive. And then, of course, there's the issue where certain people in the office who definitely look up to you start to think that's okay and follow your lead. You know that you have influence in this office, right? And it's up to you to set the right example for others. But right now, you're just not living up to my expectations. So what is it? What's keeping you from being punctual? And I hope you don't mind me asking, but I'm curious to know. Is it a girlfriend, relationship troubles? Well, at least it's not that. Okay, well, let's just leave it at that and take this as a personal request from me. I want you to be on time from now on. You know, I see a lot of potential in you, and I want to see you do well at this company. I hired you because you're extremely gifted and intelligent. You're by far the most creative person on this team. And when you apply yourself, you do incredible work. It would pain me to see something as trivial as punctuality set you down the wrong path or give others the impression that you don't care. I happen to know that's not true. But I do see that you're lacking commitment, or at least it looks that way from the outside. So tell me, what else is on your mind these days? You seem distracted. Is something bothering you? Is that right? It sounds like you have a lot on your plate right now. I understand it's hard to focus on work when you're worrying about other things. You don't have to elaborate if you don't want to. But I am here to listen if you need to talk to someone. I try to keep a strictly professional relationship with everyone in this office. But I don't mind bending my rules once in a while when I feel it's necessary. I can make an exception for you this once, as long as it doesn't impact our working relationship. Would you like a cup of coffee? Here, you can relax while we talk. Outside of your personal life, is there anything at work that's been bothering you? Oh. Well, what do you mean by a problem with management? Is there someone in particular you're struggling with? What's that? Me? Well, if there's something that you need to address with me, now is the time. And I certainly hope it's not serious. I mean, aside from some of the punctuality issues, I feel like we've been working quite well together. Well, the floor's yours. I want to hear what you have to say. Oh, well, that's not at all what I thought you were going to say. Sorry, this is a new one for me. I'm not sure how to respond to that. Yes, I am single, but that's not really an appropriate question for you to be asking me. This sounds like dangerous HR territory you're entering. I mean, I appreciate the compliments, but it's my job to stay professional in this office. And now you're sitting here saying that you're attracted to me. You know I can't act on that. Well, yes, I mean, I think you're very attractive, but I'm your superior, and whether or not I find you attractive should have no impact on our relationship. I understand that spending so much time together in the same space can lead people to develop confusing feelings. It's human nature, and I don't blame you for it. I can confess it's happened to me in the past. But I try my best to put those thoughts out of my head and focus on work. Okay, well, listen. I shouldn't even be doing this, but it's not a good idea to continue this conversation inside my office. If you really want to talk to me about it, we can speak after work. I have to warn you that if we talk after working hours, it has to stay between you and I. And this doesn't mean that I'm agreeing to any kind of romantic relationship with you. but we can discuss why you're feeling this way and what needs to be done about it. Okay? Here, I'm gonna write down an address for you. That's the address of a new cocktail lounge that just opened off the main street. I'll meet you there after work today. Let's say 7 p.m. We can get a drink and continue this conversation. But just some drinks and talking, okay? Sorry, I'm a little flustered. You've really thrown me off my game right now. But I'm sure we can pick this up later tonight. All right, you can get back to work, and I'll see you later.